Hey guys, Backwoods here, and this is the Cold Steel Kukri Machete. Oh, hold on a sec. I better. Alright. Yeah, this is a Cold Steel Kukri Machete. I got this a couple weeks ago, and I've tested it fairly thoroughly. Been out in the woods a lot using this sucker, clearing brush, cutting down trees, pruning stuff. Not exactly pruning, that sounds kind of gay actually. But yeah, you know what I mean. And I think it's awesome. I really do. I got this for like 12, 13 bucks on yourcornerstore.com. And it's the best machete I've ever used. The blade is pretty thick. Like, you can go and check on Cold Steel's testing of this, and they stab this sucker into a 2x4, and you know, they stab it in, they turn it sideways, and the tip doesn't bend at all. And the last machete that I had, the tip would have bent on it. And I mean, I'm a pretty outdoorsy person, and I just do enjoy, you know, like clearing, blazing trails and all that kind of stuff. So I've owned a good bit of machetes, and I've used even more than that. And this is by far the best one I've ever used. And that actually is saying something. And for the size, it is just absolutely amazing. The blade is 13 inches long. It's close to 18. It's between 17 and 18 inches overall. And I don't think that you can find more hacking and slashing capabilities in this size or in this weight. I really don't think you can. And it's just awesome. It really is. I've done everything with this. I accidentally hit the tip of it on cement today. I was trying to chop a small log in half, and it bounced off a knot and caught cement, and it didn't chip it or anything. The tip's still perfectly fine. Like, it dented it a little bit, and I had to, you know, go back with a file and, you know, touch it up a bit, but it's still fine. And I mean, I've cut down some good sized trees with this sucker. I've even batoned with this thing. And it's worked great. It really has. Okay, let me go through all the, you know, the stats and that kind of stuff. It's made of 1055 medium carbon steel. I already told you the length of it. The handle is made of rubberized PVC, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's checkered right here, and then kind of layered right here, just lines on top of each other. And honestly, the grip on this sucker is great. It really is. For some reason, it's layered on the bottom too. Not really sure why, but what the hell? My bad. And the coating is pretty good. I mean, I batoned with this today, and the coating isn't messed up. It's still looking pretty good, as you can see. And it really is. This sucker's just great. Alright, let me talk about the sheath a little bit. I've heard a lot of people complaining and whining and all that kind of crap about this sheath, and I don't have a lot of, you know, very high expensive knives or anything. My best knife is a Benchmade Nimravus, and that's very rare for me to have a knife that good, or that expensive, at least. But I think this sheath works just fine. It's made out of Cordura. It's got this plastic thing down here. Not really sure why, but I kind of like it. And, I mean, it's not excellent, it's not great, but it does the job just fine, so I don't know why anybody has a problem with it. Blade stays in there well. The two straps, you don't really actually need to ever unfasten this one. Like, if you've got this, like, watch. See? That one's kind of just unnecessary. But, what the hell. So I just always keep that one fastened. But, I mean, it rides pretty well. I'm not sure how much this weighs, but it doesn't feel too heavy. Usually when I go down the woods, I've got this on my left side, and I got my K-bar on my other side. And I know this weighs more than my K-bar, however much my K-bar weighs, but it balances it out fairly well. And it rides pretty good. And this is pretty great, honestly, it really is. The belt loop is pretty small though, so you're not going to be able to get it over like a pistol belt or anything like that. It's just going to have to be, you know, one of your regular belts. But other than that, oh, I also wish it was stiffer, because you know when you try to pull the blade out, I don't want this to be coming up like that where it's attached to my belt, but it always does. But other than that, I have no problems with it. There's one other thing. It tends to fray a lot. I end up cutting some frayed stuff off of here a pretty good bit, but I mean, so far it still works just fine, so but yeah. Shut up! Damn it. But anyway, yeah, this is pretty awesome. So if you're looking into getting a real good machete, go for it. I mean, because this is great. It really is. I mean, I've had absolutely no problems with it, and it's performed very, very well for me. They say high performance knives, cold steel means it. They really do. Ah, dear God. So yeah, go check out, I think there's a destruction test of this. Go check that out. Go check out Cold Steel's videos on this. If you're looking into buying a knife, then you should probably figure out everything about it before you get it. That's what I always do. Don't end up wasting your money that way. Alright, well, this is Backwoods, signing out.